In this video, I meticulously analyze the Great Depression of 1929 and ponder whether we are on the brink of a similar crisis in the coming years. I believe that history tends to repeat, and the mechanisms that fueled the crisis are visibly at play in the economy today. 1. How the Great Depression unfolded. The crisis between 1929 and 1933 did not appear overnight. It was driven by massive speculation and widespread buying of stocks on margin, where people put up only about 10% of the asset's value. This enormous leverage inevitably led to a spectacular crash, which began on Black Thursday, October 24, 1929. The Dow Jones Index ultimately fell by 89%. From its peak, I also point out that the Federal Reserve made critical mistakes. It tightened monetary policy before the crash and then failed to react decisively afterward, causing 9,000 banks to collapse. Consequently, US unemployment soared to 25%, and the crisis quickly spread to Europe. 2. Why I see parallels with today. I find the current situation disturbingly similar to the pre-1929 environment, a concentration of capital, just like back then. A few massive companies, e.g., the Mag 7, are concentrating wealth, driving the current stock market rally on Wall Street. A speculative bubble, stock market is leveraged to the max. The leverage indicator is near all-time highs, levels that historically preceded major crashes. Moreover, the Cape-Shiller indicator, which measures overvaluation, is currently above 40, higher than the 30-point seen just before the Great Depression. A debt. I emphasize that our entire system is built on debt, which is constantly escalating. US federal public debt alone is at a record $38 trillion, a level never before witnessed. A labor market and indebtedness. I highlight the worsening plight of the middle class. Credit card debt is at a 14-year high, and I observe that the number of unemployed individuals is beginning to exceed the number of job openings, signaling an economic slowdown. 3. My advice on how to prepare. Don't panic. A crisis will come eventually, but it is temporary. Long term. Investors consistently benefit by remaining disciplined during downturns. Build a financial cushion. This is your most important defense. I recommend saving enough to cover 3 to 6 months of fixed expenses. This will give you peace of mind and allow you to make rational investment decisions during times of mass panic, enabling you to capitalize on opportunities, much like Warren Buffett does. Be cautious with leverage and remember the importance of diversification. During periods of high valuation, we must be prepared. These are solely my personal opinions on the topics discussed in the videos. Do not rely on them when making investment decisions.